Alright, so let's do some reading. Let's figure out what this new commander's going to be like. We'll probably watch the video at the very end. But we have a new commander coming out, and I haven't officially read everything. I want to do that on stream, and we'll talk, and we'll answer questions and all that good stuff. But we have Zeratul, new commander. Pretty exciting. Zeratul's gameplay will revolve heavily around the prophetic vision ability, which allows the player to discover 3 Zelnara artifact fragments on the map. Players are encouraged to seek out these artifacts as they will improve Zeratul in a variety of ways. Okay, so Zeratul, his units, super fancy. Zeratul, his units, call down defense structures, and even probes will gain weapon, armor, and shield upgrades for each artifact fragment. So I'm guessing there's not going to be a forge or any forge upgrades? We'll keep reading and find out. Nice, Grassy. Zeratul has no traditional researchable abilities. Instead, artifact fragments he finds will grant his units artifact enhancement, which are either new abilities or improvements. Zeratul has the potential up to 4 top bars, but only 1 is unlocked at the start of the game. Unlock the other ones when they find fragments. Legendary Legion call down, improve each artifact fragment found. Yeah, okay. Zeratul self-game bonuses. Uniquely among commanders, Zeratul's top bar will be fully customizable, both at the start of the game and at each artifact fragment recovered. You'll be able to choose 1 additional top bar ability from the selection of 2 or 3. Players should select these abilities carefully based on the individual play styles and needs of the mission. You can't change them up once you pick them. He might be complicated, I'm not sure. It might just be a bunch of upgrades that you can get. We've always been huge fans of Zeratul as a character. Unique, we wanted to bring him to co-op. However, we already had a Dark Templar right off the bat. We knew we wanted to have Zeratul as a controllable hero. One of a small elite fighting force, as he was most often featured in insurgent styles. We knew this wouldn't be enough. We played the campaign to really dig into Zeratul's identity beyond the fact that he's a Dark Templar. Zeratul looked into the wisdom of the Zelnaga. We experimented with how we could incorporate this into the commander design and eventually came up with the prophetic vision ability, which allows players to pierce the void to find the locations of procedurally placed Zelnaga artifacts hidden on the map. So, allows players to pierce the void, so you should be able to know where they are? Cool, man. In addition, we're committing to creating a commander that felt and played differently from his Protoss brethren. To that end, unique Zelnaga enhancements, which should hopefully allow players, traditional Protoss units, completely light. Finally, during our playthrough of the campaign, we found that Zeratul had a curious habit of finding allies who were more than willing to sacrifice themselves for his sake. Created the legendary Legion calldown, which allows players to call in breach forts from other Protoss factions, often send them to their deaths. Okay. 3 choices. Tier 1. Telbrus Legion. They have to make short work of swarm units. Okay. Zoroya Legion, if you're facing aerial threats, fleet, okay. Seradath Legion, Dark Archons, okay. Tier 2, Stasis Beam, Stasis, we know Stasis. Tesseract Monolith, okay, another, and Void Suppression Crystal. Okay, so this is just a debuff, this is a stop, or freeze, and this is just the defensive structure. Okay. Tier 3. Steadfast Reinforcement. Grabbing this passive will increase the duration of Zeratul's Legion and Avatar. Calldowns by 50%. Okay, so you still again have calldowns. Yeah. Tesseract Matrix. This will increase the power of the Tesseract Monolith, making it more mobile and durable. Okay, you can move it. Cooldown of Zeratul and his units blink by, it looks like most things are going to have blink. Tier 4. The Avatar showcase this full potential of psionic power. It can use powerful air effect abilities and summon charged crystals. Okay, same thing as the campaign for Legacy of the Void when you had to fight those. Okay, so wow. Enemies near it will devolve into lesser forms. It's like a reverse 99% or reverse transmutation. Yeah, even if that happens, Crassy, we're still getting a ton of Tychuses now, and who cares? Just have fun playing. You can easily carry people with a lot of these commanders. You can rapidly use Blink to engage. Summoning Void Seeker allows it to be transported. Okay, so it's another set of medevacs, but I guess there's only one. Shadow Cleave. Yeah, okay, we knew about that. Just probably a large amount of damage to one unit. Okay, so I guess Prophetic Vision is going to just allow him to see parts of the map. I guess that's it. Okay, we have the Ambusher, Anti-Armor. Okay, so it's kind of like an Adept, but not really. Except it's a Stalker, and you blink to add the bonus damage. Support unit can reflect damage back at the enemy and recharge lost shields. So, is it damage to the shield guard or damage to all units? That's a good question. Void Templar can damage enemies with its blink ability. Damage enemies with its blink ability? And also retreat into the void upon taking return of full health and shields. Okay, so full health and shields is way better than Vorzune's. Heavy anti-armor unit that can attack ground and air units, as well as fully heal any damage taken whenever its shield barrier is activated. Wow, that's ridiculous. This is going to be epic. Yeah, maybe it's a guarding shield. We're not sure. I'm not sure yet. And maybe it's like a Havoc with Alarak, where you can put his spell or ability onto certain characters or units, and those are the ones that get the reflect damage. I'm not sure yet. And the Abrogator is powerful against clumps of ground units. It will split into smaller blasts. Okay, that's Phoenix's, so doesn't feel like that's any different, but we'll see. Void Array. Transport vehicle that is constructed in pairs. It creates a two-way wormhole, allowing instant transport. Ooh, that's kind of cool. I think that's going to require a decent bit of micro here to get that done right. Because if constructed in pairs, you just have to send them to two opposite locations. Okay, the Watcher is just an observer. Yeah, okay. Okay, so powerful Zeratul has 100 starting supply, and his units have increased life and damage. Buildings do not require pylon power, and his units cannot be warped directly onto the battlefield. Units in Ancient Nexus can automatically construct ancient assimilators. Okay, okay. Can automatically? Makes me feel like you still... But it's... I don't know if it's a Nidus that can move. I'm not sure if you can load into one and then go to any other... What are they called again? Void Array? It's a two-way wormhole. I don't think you can load into one and then go to any other Void Array. I think you have to go to its pair. So you might be able to have, like, you know, two here and two here, and then go from here to here, and then from here to here. So I think that's what it is, although it could be they're just set up. But I think the fact that they're spawned in pairs means that they're connected. But anyways, unlocks the ability for Zeratul to find the third and final artifact. Okay, so that's just level 2. Okay, yeah. Once these artifacts are found, Zeratul unlocks the following abilities: Call down of Avatar form, embodiment of sonic potential, call down Avatar of essence. Okay. Passageway enhancement cache. Unlocks the following passageway artifacts. Allows the zoner and ambusher's blink to leave behind a void apparition. Okay, increases energy regeneration of shield guard. Allows void templar's blink to deal 50 damage to units caught in its path. Okay, so if you're linking past things, then you can get damage to them. Can't minutes to absorb up to 100 damage. And that's shield batteries. It's like a shield batteries unit upgrade automatically put to it. Can use Purification to deal. Okay, that doesn't feel that great. Okay, Tesseract Enhancement Cache option of the following artifact. Deploys a Tesseract monolith at the target location. Can stun enemies. Okay, improves the effectiveness of shade projection and shade barrier abilities by. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's just gonna mean more work, more damage. Following construction level artifact upgrades after the second artifact fragment is found. Okay, so you can get the robotic support bay after the second fragment is found. Forcer's anti-air weapon to knock back enemy air units. Wow, that's pretty awesome. Reduce the cooldown of Zeldager's Abrogatore's Purification Nova. 50%. Reduce the cooldown of the Zelnaga's Abrogators. Abrogators are... okay. They still... I don't know. We'll see if that really adds a lot of effectiveness to it. I don't know. They just feel like Phoenixes, and I never really make them, and they're not that great. Thanks, GC Cloud. Increase the movement speed of Zelnaga Watchers. Okay, that's just a normal observer upgrade. Path of the Void unlocks the option to select the following artifact abilities. Call down Zeratul and his legendary Dark Archons. Cannot be directly called, but can be guided. Okay, Psi Emitter. Summons an invulnerable Void Suppression Crystal that slows movement and reduces the cooldown of Zeratul and his units' blink abilities by 50%. So I think you get to choose one of these once you get one of the artifacts. Okay, let's see. Legendary gain the new abilities once the third artifact fragment is found. Tempest gains the feedback ability. Okay, Zoroya. Void Rays gain a prismatic range ability. Zeratul and Dark Archons gain the Maelstrom ability, which temporarily stuns enemies. Okay, that's... none of that seems like it's that great. But we'll see. Zelnaga Void Array. Flying Wormhole Generator builds 2 at a time. Can you play and create a link between all Zelnaga... okay, nope, there it is. All Zelnaga Void Arrays on the field. So it is not the fact that they get built in pairs and they're connected to just the 2. They actually are linked between all Zelnaga Void Arrays on the field. So that is what we got. Yeah, it's not about building a wormhole. They are, in fact, their own wormholes. You can go to anyone on the field, which makes it so he can be extremely mobile. God, that's going to be really cool. That's really cool. Reduces the build time of units produced by Zelnaga Passageway and constructs by 50%. Okay, so that's just Chrono Boost by itself. I haven't seen anything about macro, because all of this stuff... I thought I remember seeing at the... you don't research a lot of these things. They just get upgraded when you get the fragments. I guarantee we're going to have to pay for some of this. But I haven't seen a lot of macro yet. Passageway enhancement. Cache 2 allows us on an ambusher to store up to 3 charges of the blink. Predictive blink? I guess it automatically happens. Seems a little weird. Running a charge of 8 seconds allows a Zongna shield guard to create a range of 4.5 aura that reflects. Okay, so it's basically a guardian shell, and 50%? That's a lot. Could you imagine 50% damage reflected back when you're fighting immortals? That's huge. Void Templar takes fatal damage. It retreats to the void and regenerates health and shields over 10 seconds. Okay, so they don't come back immediately, but they do get all of their health and shields back. That's cool. I don't know how many times it's allowed to do this. It doesn't tell you what the cooldown is. Okay, that's fine. Dark Agency reduces the supply cost of zone shield guards to 1. Reduce the supply cost of a pair to 1. Watchers to 0. You can have as many observers as you want. That's pretty cool. What's the following artifacts? Okay. Increase the damage absorbed by the Zelnaga Enforcer's barrier by 300. Oh my god. And barrier will fully restore health when it's activated. That's ridiculous. Now it gets explodes. Okay, that's the same thing as Phoenix. So units near Zelnaga Void Rays in normal mode have an increased shield regeneration rate of 2 per second. That's pretty dope. Maybe out of... I'm assuming it's probably out of combat. Is it site radius for Zelnaga Watchers by 50%? Okay, that's cool. The avatar form gains the ability to summon charge constructs the avatar form. I'm assuming that's just Zeratul? I'll have to go back up and check. The avatar of essence gains the ability to transform all enemy units in a large area into a lower evolutionary form. See, that's pretty cool. Again, it's a reverse transmutation. Upon finding all 3 artifacts, Zeratul gains additional health, increased damage, increased shadow cleave damage, and can store 3 Dream charges. Okay, so that's cool. A little while before you get there, but yeah, those are ultimate cooldowns. Zeratul will be released right along with patch 4.7.0. Including, yeah, okay. So that's it so far. I think there's some really cool things here. What I might do is probably just watch this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're not going to be able to watch this with me as I don't have rights to this. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and hope you enjoyed.